Most men completely misunderstand how female desire works. And like I said, it's not your fault. I mean, you've been taught to believe that women experience desire the same way you do, but that can't be far from the truth. You see someone attractive, your body reacts. It's fast, physical, automatic. It's visual, it's instant, it's primal. So naturally you think, well, if I just look good enough, act confident enough, and say the right things, she'll feel the same way about me. But here's where most men get blindsided, because women don't operate on the male model of desire. For men, attraction tends to be the spark. For women, it's a slow burn. Hear me. Think of male desire like a light switch. One flip and you're ready to go. Female desire, it's a slow cooker. It doesn't happen on demand, it builds over time. And if you don't create the right conditions, it never turns on at all. Let me say that again. A woman's arousal is often a result, not a starting point. Scientists call this responsive desire. That means she doesn't necessarily feel desire until she's already in the context that makes her feel emotionally safe, connected, and intrigued. In other words, her arousal doesn't cause attraction. Attraction creates arousal. So when you try to initiate physically out of nowhere, like going for a kiss too soon, being overly flirty on the first message, or pushing for intimacy before she's emotionally warmed up to you, it's like trying to cook a steak in 10 seconds. It's going to come out cold, dry, completely disgusting to eat. Now, here's the part that you don't realize. When a woman says, "I'm just not in the mood," that doesn't mean she can't be turned on. It means the conditions aren't right. Her environment, her mood, her emotional connection, right? They all act like switches in her brain. If one of them is off, her body literally won't cooperate. And that's why a woman who's completely uninterested one moment can later become wildly attracted to a man who seems to do less, because he unknowingly creates the right context. He's relaxed, he's playful, he's confident without trying. He doesn't force chemistry, he invites it. And that's what flips her internal switches from off to on. So if you ever found yourself frustrated, thinking, well, she just doesn't want me, or she must not be attracted anymore, hold on. The problem isn't that she can't desire you, it's that you're trying to trigger desire the wrong way. You're trying to turn her on like a man. She needs to be turned on like a woman. Her mind needs to be engaged. Her emotions need to feel connected. Her nervous system needs to relax. That's why men who make women melt don't necessarily look like male models, right? They understand rhythm. They understand timing. They understand that the female desire is an emotional process, not a physical reaction. And once you stop rushing, once you stop trying to force her desire, that's when you'll start triggering it naturally.